Stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom. Let the people sing. We will not turn our backs today. We will stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
Great morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? Over here, welcome to the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate every day throughout the week to better equip us, or to be able to better equip y'all to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. I hope everyone's doing all right this morning. It is 17 degrees here in Illinois. A little chilly, but we still gonna get it. How's everyone doing this morning? I believe I might have another one pop up in here in a minute. Y'all just keep our pain on your prayers. We got a lot of sick folks. People just not feeling well. I guess it's just that time of the year, you know. It's that season. But real quick, give a shout out to the chat. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Aaron. I see you, brother. Good morning, Smokey. Let's see. Good morning, Jeremy. Mayu from the Bayou. Good morning, brother. Good to see y'all. How is everyone this morning? Yeah, it's not good at all. But we still rocking. We here for y'all. That's what I want y'all to know, that we keep this thing going regardless. We try to anyway. Obviously, if we're all down, we can't. But if we got one, we can still run it. Cold, yeah. How cold is it down there? Oh, man, I hate to hear that, brother. Yeah, it's definitely no fun. We need our sleep, right? I understand that all too well, brother. $34. Okay. Just above freezing. That's still cold, though. So, yeah, I agree with you, brother. Definitely cold. I'm not much on all this cold weather. I've worked in a lot of it. Hell, I worked in minus 60, wind chill up in North Dakota. But I've just never liked it. But other people are different. They'd rather cold weather than hot weather. It's crazy. Hey, Christmas was good, brother. How about yours? I'm blessed, man. I got the kiddos here with me. Gonna ring in the new year with them and bring them back Saturday. But I'm blessed and just grateful for the time that I do get with them, and just try to be the best father I can and try to teach them what I can, while I can. Oh, okay. I got you. It's just one of those things, some people are like, they'd rather the cold because you can always put more clothes on, but, if you're hot, you can only take so many clothes off. So I can definitely see the difference there. Anybody got anything they want to talk about this morning? Anything on their mind? I'll go ahead and run this. Go ahead and run this verse of the day for y'all. Isaiah 40:31. Yet those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not get tired. They will walk and not become weary. Amen. That's a great verse, right? Put all your faith and trust in Him and watch you soar like an eagle. Oh, hang on. Let me put the comments on there for y'all. There you go. There you go. Spent most of my Christmas at the ladies' families. My people are back in Georgia. Gotcha. Well, how was it, brother? Did y'all enjoy it? Y'all getting ready to ring in this new year? I got coffee on my head. Y'all getting ready to ring in this new year? 2026. Man, I can't believe it. It's pretty wild. Hey, good morning, Josh. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. How are you, Josh? How you feeling this morning? Yeah, like I said, we'll have, I believe Double A is going to hop up on the panel here in a little bit. Y'all just bear with us, and we're here for y'all. Yeah, I get that, brother. But as long as y'all, as long as it brings joy to your life, you know what I mean? And be grateful for the time that you do get with them. Yeah, that's another one too. We don't stop and think about all the precious times that we do get, or the times that we do get aggravated, or just want to leave. But you know, in the end, when they're all gone, we're gonna be wishing for those times. It's just crazy, man. Hey, appreciate that, Josh. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Definitely. It's all for a great cause. Uh-oh, got another one in here. Y'all hang tight. Here we are. What's up? Good morning, brother. Tell them who you are.
I'm having.
Oh, you good? Your mic's not working. Okay, hang on. Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready. All right, we're good. We're good. So that was a little pop in for you, a little sneak peek with Double A. I'm a homebody. I don't really care to be out too much, especially in society we live in now. Hey, facts, brother. I get that. I'd rather do stuff like this, or you know, be around brothers or like-minded individuals that are striving for success. You know, we've had our playtime, and that's why we're able to tell the stories and send messages that we can, because of the things we've seen and done and been through. And you know, it comes a point in time where you just have to grow up. I hate to put it that way. Yeah, he is, Josh. Good old technology. We got 12 of y'all in here. Hey, appreciate all the love and support. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. It's free and it helps us get this thing out there, and we want more people to see it. We want to be able to help as many as we can. And like we always say, if we save one life, we've done our job. You save one, you save them all. So we're here to make an impact and a difference in y'all's lives and our lives as well, because it does help us. Just being real. Good morning, Mariami. Good to see you. You good, brother? Alrighty. Let's try this one more time.
How's everybody doing? Make sure I got everything right. Oh, well, I can hear y'all, but can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry for any echo. I'm double A. I'm trying to get my headphones hooked up. But, all right, technical difficulties are done.
You good?
Yeah, if y'all can hear me, I'm good. I'm good on my
Okay,
end
yeah,
now.
and I know echo. We're good. We're good.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
sorry, I
forget
had
to
my
share it.
headphones. I had my headphones. They were taking a minute to connect, but we are good
You
now.
good, brother?
Yeah, sorry about that. Just give y'all a real life experience of what it's like.
That's right, rocking and rolling now.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
appreciate that, Jeremy. Or Maya, you appreciate that, brother.
What's up, buddy?
That's,
Yeah. I
that's what
seen
it's all
you. I had
about.
you seen you on there all by yourself, and I was like, oh man, everybody's sick. Brad's on by himself.
Hey, we got to, man. We show up for them, right? That's what we do.
Yeah, I know. I'm like the whole time. I'm like, I'm trying not to go into panic mode and be like, come on, technology, work with me.
Oh, you're good, brother. I know all about it. Hell, I was in panic mode as soon as I heard everybody was sick. I was like, ah, here we go. You know what I did? I bowed my head, prayed to the good Lord.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all you
right.
can do, man.
You know what? And that's what I didn't do this morning. I was like, took my shower, made my bed. It was like, all right, got to go. And I looked at the clock. I was like, all right, go in there. I got time. I should have just
Yeah.
took a minute and prayed, and then I wouldn't be sitting here like, oh, like a chicken with my head cut off, looking for my head.
Yep. Yep.
All right, yeah.
That's how it goes,
So,
brother.
uh,
I'm just
like
glad you're
like
here.
like my friend said, I'm like in some of the infancy stage of some of my deliverance and transformation. So I still slip in certain things. So,
Oh,
like we
yeah,
all
we
do.
all do,
We're only
brother.
human.
We all do.
We're all human.
That's right.
You just got to catch yourself when you slip. That way you know where you slipped and when not to. So.
Yeah, exactly. Recognize your faults, man.
Yeah. Right. And
But
don't
don't
get
beat
too
you.
flustered
Don't.
because then
Yeah, but don't beat
it would have
yourself
took me
up.
longer if I. Yeah, it would have took me a whole lot longer. I'd still be sitting there going like, man, I'd be texting you, but I gotta go buy a new computer, man.
No, man, it's all good. You could have got on your phone before all that.
I tried to earlier when I did, and I was like, the sound wasn't working right. My data is slow on my phone side, but my internet's not down. So
Gotcha.
I think the connection of when I use my phone is slow until I hit the next month.
Is this heater bothering y'all? Can y'all hear that heater in the background?
I can't.
If you happen to get that close to it, I guess not. It surprised me because I hear it. I just don't want it to be a bothersome to y'all. But it is 17 degrees and I'm outside, so just if y'all don't mind me having a little heater.
Whoa, thank you, Josh. Thank you,
Oh
Josh.
wow!
Really
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Josh. Wow, brother.
That's
Man,
much
that
appreciated, man.
you ain't gotta do all that.
God bless you.
Yeah,
Father
God
bless
bless
you.
you, brother.
May the
Wow,
Heavenly Father grace you in your travels.
for real. Man, that's amazing. Appreciate that big time, brother. But we're headed. And that money's not for us. That money is for y'all because we're gonna make this something big, y'all. And that's our plan behind all this. Better equipment, you know, a little more professional, things like that. It'll be growing pains through it, but this time next year, mark my words, this thing's gonna be a lot different. And I'm
Yeah.
excited. I don't know about y'all, man. We're on episode 27, dude. That is crazy. Considering the
I
first
know
time we
we've been
tried
going on.
this. Huh?
Yeah, it was how long ago was it when y'all first tried it? It was
Shoot,
like
that was
roughly 8 months ago,
April
something like
last
that.
year, maybe. March, April, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
7, 8
yeah.
months ago. I remember because it was like right before the summer, right at the beginning of summer.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute for sure.
Yeah,
But I like it. I like the way it's rocking and rolling. Um,
yeah, it's definitely
I
going
can
the
handle it if
longest
Colt's
stretch than
not
the
here.
last the
He can
first
handle it
time.
if I'm not here. So that's good too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We got all the working parts.
and I hate that everybody's sick too. Seen the group text this morning. I was like, oh no, all that weather changing, that back and forth from warm to freezing, then the hot to freezing. That's
Right. That's how you stay
that's
sick, bro.
brutal on the body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say, that's how you stay sick. I mean, it was 65, here 2 days ago? And yesterday it was in
yeah.
the teens, and today it's in the teens. And they wonder why people stay sick or in the hospital, man. It's just craziness.
It's 34 here, and shit, just the other day it was 80 degrees.
Right. Yeah, make it make sense.
So what we got on this talk about it Tuesday, or no, it ain't talk about it, sorry. Today's the day Tuesday.
No,
My
let's talk
caffeine
about
is
it.
still in the can.
No, let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, talk about it Tuesday. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
good?
Today's the day Thursday. See? Like I told you, caffeine's still in the can. I'm having technical difficulties with my computer now.
Yeah, let's
I
talk
wanted to
about it
get y'all
Tuesday,
guys.
man.
Call
If
me
y'all
out.
got anything y'all want to talk
Call,
about.
yeah, call me out if you hear me slipping too. I'm not gonna get hurt.
Yeah, critique us any way y'all like.
Yeah, I could talk. I could start talking about it. Like getting flustered and everything. It's a perfect topic. Things that happen to me every day. Like it's a test of that. Can I keep my problems I have under control? It's a constant work, a constant battle, a constant. We used to be a constant struggle until I started identifying it and then addressing it and then working through it and finding ways to work through it and then using those tools to apply it, and then after that it's just practice, consistency, and repetition. So that's something I don't know if everybody else struggles with it, but like getting it's like you go to your car 3 times because I forgot my keys. I forgot my
Mm-hmm.
wallet. Oh man, what was that? What was that I came in the house for? And then after a while, you're just like rubbing your head, just like, look, today could just go way better. And you know,
Yep. Oh yeah, I know all about it, dude. Get out of my head,
and
bro.
that was a test of it for me this morning because I'm like, all right, I got my computer, I got my microphone, I'm setting up a camera. All right, where's the cord for my camera? Okay, why is my internet not working? It's just one thing after another after
Yeah,
another.
well, it's probably the time too, right? Because I'm like that,
Yeah, and
especially
then
if,
they
if
have the
I'm if
time
I'm coming
crunch
into
too.
crunch time, my mind will just
Yeah,
go crazy. Like
yeah, it's
okay,
like showing
like
up
for
for the
instance, since you
grill
want to
late
say
or
that, I'll tell
cremation.
you mine this morning. So I have a little Keurig, the little single K cup
Yeah,
coffee maker. So I'll
yeah,
do it every morning, right? Well, I have one cup that I let the coffee go into, and then I'll put it into another cup to stir my sugar and stuff in, right? Or my stevia. I'm sorry,
right.
I don't use sugar. Uh, but so whenever I put the water in, and I usually put a cup underneath, dude, I couldn't find that cup that goes underneath, and I had already hit the button. So I'm panicking, hoping I can find a coffee cup before the coffee just goes all over my counter, dude. And I know to look in the
Yeah, it's just
cabinet
gonna
for a
hit.
whole nother one, but in that moment, and you're like time's ticking, you don't even think about going to look in the
Hmm.
cabinet for a whole nother cup. You want that cup because you know it was supposed to be there, and it's like,
Right.
holy cow, that could have been a big mess.
Yeah.
So I just looked in the sink,
You like
grabbed one,
panic so much
rinsed
you
it real
put your
quick.
hands underneath it while you're looking.
Yeah, yeah. Now you got 30-degree burns on your hands. Good job.
Yeah, I know, right? This is what panic mode looks like.
Yeah. Oh man, I should video that, dude. I should just sacrifice my
Oh,
hands for a video and see what it does.
right. But then you would have been panicked at that point, be like, okay, where's my phone? Where's my phone?
Yeah.
And
Oh
at the end
man.
of it, you're sitting there with third-degree burns, looking for your phone, going, man, I should have prepared for that one a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Moral of the story: turn that into a cartoon, and everything. Be like, here you go, kids. Here's a lesson to learn right here. Always
Right.
control your temper and not breathe before you act.
Yep. So there you go, guys. Panicking stories. We do it too. Y'all got any cool stories like that?
Yeah, yeah. It's just letting like when the nerves, you feel it like snowball effect at times.
Oh yeah, dude.
The more you pay attention to it, you catch it. And when it's that snowball, you kind of like it gets treated. You can treat it like a semi truck that loses its brakes going down a mountain. They got them, the roads on the side that you can just go off and it'll help them stop so they don't go out of control. You kind of
Right.
get that kind of effect. So when you catch it, you kind of veer off and you hit that little ramp so you can slow down, back up, and then start going down the track a little smoother.
Yeah, dude. I like the way you
That's
put
how I
that.
look at it.
I like the way you put stuff, man. You need to write that kind of stuff
I know,
down.
man.
For real.
I know, right? Well, it's recorded, so it's all right. We got it.
Yeah, we got it. Hey, clip that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it works on my end or not. Clip that. StreamYard, clip that. I don't know. We'll see at the end.
Right. Yeah. If
It might
anything, I
only
can
be
go
on
back,
cold.
screen
Might only be on
record it.
cold side on
It might
that.
be. I haven't messed with that yet.
Hey,
I've
good
seen
morning,
it on there,
Stuart.
like the AI clips. Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Oh, 6 P's,
What are you
Mayu. I'm
talking about?
sorry. What are those? 6 P's. I put it up on the screen. We got to go
Six
back to it.
P's. Yeah. Six
Patience,
P's. Let me see.
perseverance. I don't know. That's two
See,
of
my
them.
brain wants to go to something in the military I had, and be like, what does that mean whenever I'm cleaning my rifle?
Yeah.
The six P's.
What are we talking
I
about?
think
Hey, a little bit
patience,
of everything, brother.
persistence, positivity. I think those three sound like it was.
Yeah,
Would
patience,
be in it.
persistence, positivity,
Positivity,
perseverance. Those are all good ones, dude.
perception and perspective. Those are
Oh, there
six
we
of them
go.
right there. I
Proper
think fit.
planning prevents
Proper
piss poor
planning prevents piss
performance.
poor performance. Yeah, it's like what I said, but different words.
Yeah, I forgot about that, dude. I've heard that one before.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've heard NCOs say that when, like, in training class or instructors during classes before.
The
And
six
then on the civilian
P's,
side,
man,
maybe
that's
too.
crazy.
It's been. Oh,
You good?
yeah, my
He's like a
light was on
ghost. You
motion
was there and then he
sensor.
was gone, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, changed my backdrop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that 99 Zulu, man. Combat ninja.
Clean your rifle, my kind of people. Are you a veteran? Or are you just a country boy?
He just likes having clean rifles because he knows what happens when they're dirty.
That's right. Oh, yeah, let me throw him up there. Morning, Stuart. We're just talking about a little bit of everything, brother. Let's talk about it Tuesday, where we talk about real mental health struggles, anything you might be dealing with, and we can help you. Any kind of advice
Awesome.
or anything you want to talk about.
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you have something
Retired
you want to talk
detective.
about.
Okay. Awesome.
Nice,
Good to
nice.
have you, brother.
Appreciate
Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support.
Thank you for your service. That's
And
also
since you're new here, this
also a
is
service
the
indeed.
F.O.B.
Indeed.
the forward operating broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate every day throughout the week so we can better equip you to be able to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. So, yeah, thank
Cool.
you for being in here.
Yes, yes. Thank you. And he asked earlier, what are we talking about? Yeah, kind of said, just whatever's on your mind, whatever you think somebody might need to hear or can hear, they can help. Don't have to, or just a story of things you've seen or
Yeah,
experience, good,
anything.
bad, any in between, you know,
We're
all
real as it gets,
information
brother.
helps.
Hey,
Thank you
appreciate
for
that,
my
brother.
service. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thank you for your
Without
support,
y'all, we
too.
couldn't do it.
Definitely appreciate all that support, too. Thank you for being someone worth serving for.
Cool. It allows us to do this continued service as well.
That's
That's
right.
how I take it. It's not how I feel. It's what I'm called to do. I wasn't meant to just sit around and hope everybody could feel better or hope somebody gets better.
Yep,
If I can get better, then I can help everybody else get better. And I'm
yep.
not 100%, but I'm better than what I was yesterday, and that's the whole point. Make tomorrow or today better than make tomorrow better than today, and today better than yesterday.
That's right. What's that saying? Rome wasn't built in a day, but they worked on it every day.
Yep. And how long did it take to fall? A lot quicker.
A lot quicker.
So
That's
yeah,
right.
that's
So
why you
you
got to
gotta enjoy
maintain.
it. You gotta enjoy the journey. The destination may seem long, but you have to enjoy the journey to be able to reap the benefit from the destination.
Right? And then you'll learn that the journey is eternal, and you want to go on that eternal journey with your life, because eternal life
You
is
know, Scott Rich.
like,
Yeah, I doubt it, brother. I doubt it. Oh man.
speaking of detectives, that's a job that really takes a lot of
Oh,
patience
sorry
and
about that.
you know good mindset, a lot of discipline, because the things that I can imagine. Some things I can't even imagine. The things you see as a detective on a
Yeah, that's a
day-to-day basis. Some, the things that you like. It's like some things that you have to leave behind or whatever. Pass on to somebody else. That
right.
just makes my mind go like deep thought on it. 'Cause I think as veterans we do it too, but it's like on the civilian side is cops, detectives, and all them. They got to do that day in and day out and go home with it. That's one big difference between service members and the civilian side of law enforcement. You know,
Right.
like the stress levels and everything in the same category. It's just how they end up with that stress is different. They
Right.
receive it differently.
Definitely. And they have different, yeah, they have different problems, different issues. And they still have mental struggles just like we do. They were just caused by something different. And the brain is a crazy thing, man. When you start talking to different
Yeah.
occupation, uh, different types of occupation like detectives or military or teachers or uh, even even like a desk job, like a secretary. They even go through different types of struggles, man. That's why we have to be here for everybody. This broadcast is by veterans for the people because we understand not only veterans suffer from PTSD, suffer from mental struggles, suffer from mental health problems, mental health issues, suicidal ideations, homicidal ideations. Um, those are things that any civilian can deal with, or anyone in this world, any human can deal with. But you don't have to deal with it alone. That's the biggest thing. Don't deal with your problems alone. Reach out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because those that didn't reach out,
That's
unfortunately, are no longer with us. And that hurts our heart
yeah.
every single day, regardless of how
It
long it's
does.
been.
Yeah. I was talking about that. I talk about it here and there, like frequently with people I know that, you know, chose to take a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and makes me think back then, you know, some of them 10 years ago, and you know,
Yeah.
or more, you know, and just, you know, it's always going to be in the back of my mind. Like now, knowing now what I know, you know, I could have
I
done
know.
something to help them then, you know,
I
and
know,
it's,
dude.
you
It's
know,
that.
that's
I
where the
know.
pain sets in with me. It's like trying not to have that like guilt that tries to
Like,
like
man, you could still be here,
pour
dude.
over you.
Like why?
Yeah, no,
You
it's
know
like,
what I
man,
mean? Like,
all the things that I'm
golly,
seeing, you know, and that I've experienced, like I found a way to get you out of it, and it's like, man, if you would just held on just a little bit longer,
a little bit longer.
you know,
That's why we
you
preach it,
know, and
guys.
then
Reach out, reach out, reach out. We preach it. There's a reason.
yeah, you know, because
And
it could have been that one phone call, you know, because I mean, I'll say this, but back then, you know, there's fun times that you just didn't answer the phone call, and it's like that right there, that one thought, well, it's, you know, has stuck
oh,
in my
that
head here
yeah,
and there. It's like, what if I would have answered the phone, you know, that one thing? What if that was the call that they were wanting somebody to answer? And then you go through a decade of guilt on that, you know,
yeah,
trying to think about it, and then you end up hearing more people of either an accident or something like that, and you're just like, what's going on, man? And then you're still here, and you're like, man, then why am I still here and nobody else is? And this is why.
yeah.
And so we can
It-
prevent people, you know, as many as we can to, you know, that's not the, we've seen firsthand that that's not the way out, you know, because
right.
it might, if it made them feel good in that little moment, we still hurt. We still hurt until the day we're
Eternally.
done,
Yeah, forever.
because of you know, it's, I'm not
It
blaming
never
them.
gets easier.
I'm not trying to be angry with them. It's just I wish they knew that how much it hurts to know that there was something you could have been done, and it just took a little longer than you expected.
Right.
And that's what today's about. To talk about it, you know. That's something I feel every day. I try to block it out, you know, try to suppress it, and you know, you gotta let it out, because if that pressure gets so much, then you know it'll cripple you. You know, when your emotions get to that level,
That's facts.
you know.
Hey, Stewart said something good right there. I wish I could forget what I've seen, but it will always be with me. It takes your innocence away at a young age. And that's true, man.
It's sad.
There's so many things that our eyes have seen that we'll never unsee.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's
Unfortunately, it's like that's, you know, you got to learn to live with the things that haunt you, but those are the things that make you stronger. You know, because it's like that. I always refer back to that story of the man in the hole. You know,
yep.
now when I pass by the hole, I look down, I see somebody in there. I just climb down, jump in, and help them out. You know, because I've been in many holes. I'm pretty sure this hole's not much different than the other holes I'm in. You know, they're all deep, some deeper than others.
Right.
You know, but being if you can get out of one, there's nothing to say that you can't get out of every one you fall in. You know, it's always going to hurt. And time heals all wounds.
That's right. Even the invisible ones.
Yeah, the ones you can't see. And those are normally the ones that hurt the worst. It
That
take the
facts.
longest to heal.
Facts. That goes back to what we was talking about yesterday. If you know, even just telling someone good morning, good afternoon, and asking them how they are could change their whole day, their whole trajectory in life, the way they see people, the way they see humans towards other humans. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Take politics and chaos out of it and just put humans and love and care back into it, and you'll see a difference. Hold the
yeah.
door open for somebody. It don't,
Just
you know what I mean?
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more effort to go out of your way to be unkind to somebody than it is to just be kind to them. It takes little to no effort just to treat someone how you want to be treated. You know,
Right.
if you want to be treated like if you're treating somebody like badly or ill, and you got treated that way, it's, how are you going to react to it? How would you feel if somebody talked to you like the way I would talk to myself? If I talk to people the way I would talk to myself in the mirror, I'm pretty sure it'd be a fist fight every single time.
Right. Yeah,
I'd be
I talk
walking
to
around with
myself a
black
lot too,
eyes,
man.
swollen lips, and like my nose crooked, and be like, "Dude, what happened?" And be like, "Well, I said words again."
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Hey, good morning, Victoria. Good to
Good
see
morning.
you.
Good morning. Welcome
Good
in.
morning.
Always good to see you.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I like how even though we come into a slow burn, I feel like we kind of pick it up. Pick
Yep.
up kind of. It's like getting up with like my ankles are sore. It's like going to that PT test, but like man, my legs, knees, ankles are sore. But after you get that quarter mile in, you're like, okay, it's working away. Only got a mile and a half to go.
Right. Yeah. The hardest part's just getting started, and that goes with
Right.
anything in everyday life. Like for instance, making your bed every morning. Just try it. One day, and if you do it that first day and the second day, you're like, oh man, I don't feel like making it. And you don't make it. It is what it is. You got one day that week. The next week, try it again. It's never too late to start over. Today can be
Right.
Monday. You know what I mean? All this stuff's made up, guys. That's another thing. People, they dread the day of the week, but if they just treat it like every day, like you say, every day's a Saturday or whatever,
Yeah.
uh,
Whatever day
it'll
is the best day
change
of your
the way
week.
you think, and it'll change your
Yeah.
life and your outlook and everything. Stuart, it's always a
Yeah. Like
struggle through you. It's always a struggle though you deal with the worst to check ourselves to know that all are that way. It's always a struggle though you deal with the worst to check ourselves to know not all are that way. I'm trying to understand it.
it's always a struggle.
It's always a struggle.
I kind of think I kind of know what he means. It's like it's a struggle to know, like I guess. See if I have it right. Like not everybody's that way, and it's also a struggle to like, I guess, like people that don't see it or understand it. It's kind of a struggle to try to explain it to people who don't understand it because it's hard to wrap their heads around things you've seen because a lot of things seem unreal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I see how you put it
I
here.
don't know if that's what he
Not
means.
everyone is a criminal.
Not everyone is a criminal.
I got it. Okay. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
okay.
whole different
It's all okay
struggle.
in the law enforcement detectives, so it's like you can't be you gotta be kind of like non-biased in a way.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
really it's not like don't be Judge Dredd. Don't go in there judging them as you're doing a job. You're taking them, building evidence, and you present it. You know,
Right.
you're just the innocent until proven guilty. Is kind of like what that means. You're not you might be detained or taken in, but that's you still got your trial and your case you go through, and then that determines your judgment.
Yeah,
I have been told like
that's
too
true.
whenever I was going through MP school and like they
Oh,
have
Mo, good to see you, brother.
talks of going into law enforcement. Like I think a psyche valve that you need to go through, and they ask you a question like which they give you a really really tough scenario to respond to, and they ask you how would you react to this, or how would you act if you were to come to this. I'm not gonna like detail it because it's pretty, the one they used was pretty graphic, but it would to see how your reaction would be to see if you could mentally handle seeing something that a person would break down and just it would make them mentally break because it's
Right.
that bad of a scenario. If you
Yeah.
can't handle it, then that would determine if you're able to handle that position as a law enforcement officer because if you let your feelings get in touch with the job that you need to do, then that can affect the outcome of the case and the justice system and everything like that. Your actions
Yeah,
can
that's a whole different
determine
struggle, man.
their
For sure.
outcome as well as their actions as well. So it's like you're attacked with, or you're stuck with that struggle of like you have to kind of. It's like speaking the word in a way. You don't want to say it without being incorrect or misleading with it. You want to make sure if I'm going to give the information to someone, it's got to be as correct or as as close to 100% correct as possible. You know,
Right.
because the misleading could make the case fail. Thing, you know, it can it can go the way it's not supposed to go, even though it should be justified or whatever. It's, you know, that benefit of the doubt thing that can just deter you from everything that needs to be seen. You know,
Right.
it's just that one little benefit of a doubt that can just make you think everything else is like, well, maybe that's not right. You know,
Yeah. What if? What if? What if? Yeah. It's
that's
crazy,
kind of
man.
how I see it. When now that he said that, not everyone is a criminal. You know, like you have to pay attention to detail with everything. You know, in life and your
Right.
job,
Yep.
and then you have to have like good moral, good ethos and everything, so you don't like corrupt the information that you're given to go in your way. You don't want it to go the way you want it to. You need it to go the way it's supposed to go. You know, people are put in place to in certain positions to give information or analyze that information to make certain judgments and everything.
Right.
Welcome to my head. Got my head very like,
It's everywhere. I like it.
yeah, I know. It's like stuff that I've always thought about too. It's like when somebody says something, it's like, okay, well, this is, you know, kind of related to, you know, how I put things together. And then, you know, like I said in the chat, if I'm wrong, call me out. I don't mind being wrong. I like being corrected because I like to be right.
Yeah. That's why we're here, man. We
I don't
talk
like to
about
be a
it. Talk
know-it-all.
about it
Yeah,
Tuesday.
right.
You know.
That's one of the things too. It's like you gotta humble myself and not all, you know, not always think I'm right about everything or something I say, even though it's like, oh, I've read 5 things like this, but somebody might have read 50 things about it and be like, yeah, well, that's correct, but that one thing you said might not. So just check this out, you know.
Right. Yeah. Well, how's it go? Whether
Let's
you
run
think
backwards.
you're right, or whether you think you're wrong, you're right.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Either way, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, backwards is
Pretty
right. Never stop learning. Good
facts.
stuff. Yep.
Never stop learning. Good morning, Backwoods.
And always try to learn something that's beneficial because you can learn things that, you know, aren't really gonna be beneficial. You know, it's kind of like
Good day.
nutrition.
Great
You know,
day.
you want to make sure that you intake the proper nutrition. That way you absorb it right and you don't get that useless waste in you.
Right. Back again. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, definitely.
Welcome, welcome.
Real quick, guys, thank y'all for being here this morning. If you haven't already, smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the F.O.B.
Yeah.
I just got your
I'm
message a
missing all
while
the
ago, dude. I
guys on
didn't
here
even.
today, though. Oh, no, you're good. I
You had
figured.
it.
I was just
Did you
letting you
have
know.
trouble finding it or what?
No, in my computer, I had to
Oh,
scroll up a
got you.
little bit. Somehow I got like the group text we have. I have 2 of them, so I
Mm,
can send mine in one of them and I receive it in another one for some reason.
that's
It's
weird.
not like that on my phone. It's just when I linked it to my computer, it did 2 of them for some reason.
I got you.
So I was looking in the I was pulling up yesterday's link and I was like, why is it pulling this one up?
Oh,
Yeah. So
it
I
took
had
a
to
minute to
scroll up
catch
a little
up,
bit
huh?
on the other one. Yeah, I had to go to the other tab with the group chat and then go
Yeah.
to the scroll up a little bit because I was like, this, you know, it's one of those things where I was in that panic mode, like, why is it doing this? It's on my phone, but it's not here. And I was like, okay, hold on, breathe, breathe.
Yeah.
I was telling my friend, I was like, I'm gonna start grabbing my beard, going, I need to go take a nap. That's when I get
Oh
too
man.
stressed out. I'll be like, all right, guys, I just gotta. If you see me doing that, it's just like, oh, his screen's about to go black for a minute.
Yeah. Speaking of black, I gotta do a class 1 download. I'll be right back.
All
Keep them
right,
going for a minute.
I'll do my best. Let's see. So what's everybody got going on today? What y'all want to talk about? I'll do my best to try to keep words coming out. See if I can pull up something that might Be interesting to read. Let's see. I didn't see in the chats, what's the weather like in everybody's area? I know the Northeast is getting real chilly. If some of y'all that get snow, if you can send it down here to Louisiana, I'd appreciate it. I know most people probably dislike me for saying that, but I like the snow. If I can build a snowman that's at least, a foot tall, it would satisfy me. All right, here's a good thing I found on my Facebook. Kind of fits to kind of not today. It's Heavenly Father didn't clean you up so you could pretend you were never messy. Your testimony is someone else's hope. So that's fits perfect for our mission here. Our testimony is your testimony. It can help somebody see what something they missed in their life that would help them. It's kind of like whenever I read the word, it's never a point where I come across something where it relates to something in my life that's all the way back from childhood that links to like where I may have slipped off the path, to where I was at to get back on the path now. And those testimonies of what I remember from my life that's related to what I read or I hear somebody else, those things help me understand my side better, and then I can articulate to other people in ways that might help them. So don't be.
That's good, brother. So
like,
good.
Don't feel like, well, if you're saying something that you've been through is, you're just like trying to get attention, or some people, I know some people will attack you that way and be like, oh, like you're better than me, what makes you better than me and everything. And
what's up, Jake?
Find a way to
good to see you.
Make them feel like you're not trying to judge them or be a hypocrite towards them. That, like I've been in a similar situation, or I know someone that's been like that, and then come to them in a helpful manner. Because most of the time people that are hurt or down, they're not going to be so generous to receive it. They might be more in attack mode or defense mode because of the way they feel. So you just have to be patient with them and not react to their reaction,
Right. Be a ear more than anything.
Yeah. And then that means a lot more than some things you can say. It's just like being there. Some people might not want to say anything. You're like there, be like, all right, well, I'll just sit here with you, and then hand them a cup of coffee or water or something, and eventually sitting there long enough, they'll look at you and be like, why are you still here? And then that starts the conversation,
Yeah.
However it may start.
Yeah, but that's an opportunity you didn't miss, you know what I mean?
Right.
I do that sometimes. Like I'll be at the VA and I'll see a veteran, or you can kind of tell when I can, just because I've been around it enough, and being a medic and just being able to see the signs, and of course living through what I've lived through. I can kind of tell when someone's going through something. So whenever you can see that and recognize that, you almost know what questions to ask or how to approach someone. And more times than not, whenever I do approach someone, just say, hey man, how's it going? How you feeling? Good to see you today. I hope everything's going well. How's life treating you? Whatever. That normally compounds into a way bigger story. Them telling me about their service, them telling me about their struggles and how they never thought they would make it out of this, and here they are, and they did make it. And I'm like, man, that's great, and I'm glad you're here, because we have brothers and sisters that didn't make it, and it's it's amazing to be able to talk to someone and find out what they're going through, but at the same time, them opening up to you, and they had no intentions of doing that. You know what I mean? That's actually finding someone's pain point, seeing what's going on in their life, and genuinely caring and asking the right questions and giving the right advice, so that they can continue to live and thrive, not just survive like most of us do. You know that other saying, "Fake it to make it." A lot of veterans, they wake up every day and they fake life just to make it through life, and that is
Yeah,
unacceptable. But
yeah.
unfortunately,
And
it's what we have to do
yeah,
to learn.
if to add some motivate some addition to that, fake it till you make it. If you're tired of faking it until you make it, then start facing it until you make it, because eventually you're gonna have to face it, and then when you face it, you learn to conquer it, and you got to fight it. Because like when you're in a battle, you can sit on the sidelines as all you want. Eventually, the battle's eventually gonna reach where you're at, so you're gonna have to face it. You can, if you. I've always somebody told me that one time. It's like faking it till you make it's good, but that's just the first step to facing what you want to make. So don't just sit in the fake it stage. Work yourself up. There's different levels that you need to work up to. Yeah.
Right. Just throwing something in there.
Yeah.
That's good. I like the way you
Hey,
said that. Face it till you make it, man.
yeah.
That's a good one. So you got the
Yeah,
one
I
that
remember.
everybody knows.
I can't remember who told me that. So it was a while back. I can't remember if it was in service or somebody else. Because I remember saying, "Man, if I fake it till I make it," and they was like, "Face it till you make it. It's a lot better." And I was like, "Never heard it that way." I was
Yeah,
like, "Okay,
dude.
I'll
That's
remember that one."
right. That's good, man. Almost kind of like fear, the acronym for fear. Um,
Yeah.
face everything or forget everything and run, or
Yeah.
face
Or
everything and rise or recover or whatever. You can
right. Yeah.
put whatever you want there.
Yeah. I mean, many
Uh,
acronyms. It's kind of like when I learned in BLC. If there's a problem or you need to solve a problem or a mission. That's why they make so many. That's why the alphabet's got so many letters in it, because there's a plan you can make for all of them.
right.
Because if
Yep.
you just go with plan A, hey, plan A never works. Everybody knows that. you know,
Right.
that's the one you sit inside the office and be like, man, if it went perfect, this is how it's gonna go. And then it's like, okay, but if it don't go perfect, then what? Okay, if that don't go perfect, then what? And you just keep going down and be like, man, we have a whole lot of mission plans for one mission, and it's every mission's like that, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how you treat everything in life, you just approach it that way.
Right. Definitely.
Is this a clan meeting? No, far from it. Far, far from it.
Nope. But good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Uh, yeah, appreciate that,
Interesting, man.
Victoria. That was me that popped that up there, but we'll definitely let you know or let him know.
This is why we need Brandon in here. He can keep up with the comments.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brandon can
we're
do the journey
good.
and be like, okay, so and so. I keep forgetting to go to the comments. Sometimes if I'm quiet, it's because I'm reading too much.
Right. Speaking of Plan A, though,
And then
man,
it's just like,
just for instance, the plan that don't work. For those of you that don't know, we started this as the Watchtower, and ran into some issues, some different things. Almost a like a clash between different things. So we decided to go with the F.O.B. A whole name change, but the mission's still the same. So if A-Way don't work, there's 25 more letters. Figure it out. You know what I mean?
yeah, right. And if you run out of letters, there's numbers. You can double the letters. It's
Yeah.
infinite.
There you go.
Yeah.
And like I said, never too late to start over. Never too late to start. Yeah, If you were supposed to start something Sunday and you didn't, and you're supposed to start it Monday and you didn't, it's Tuesday. Start it. You know,
Yeah. Every day's a
you're
new
not a
day.
failure.
I mean,
You're a
the
learning
sun and the
machine. Is
moon
all you
rising.
are. You're a learning machine.
Yeah.
Every failure, every
Yeah.
struggle is making you better. You can age without the message. Well, you can age without the mess, but then there wouldn't be a message. You know what I mean?
Ah, there you go. Never heard
Yeah,
that one.
that's right.
Oh, and then there's that thing about, we like using kind words. We was talking about the other day, man. Words are like as powerful as magical spells. It was talking about if you like, I like gardening. I like being like messing with plants and everything, and
Right.
it lets you feel connected with like life itself and your creator. And we were talking if you have two of the exact same plants and you talk like you talk sweet to the one, you give it nice, you encourage it like you would a person, and you give it, build it up with positivity, and you separate the plants in two different like areas. Then you go to the other plant and then you talk to it sour, mean, evil, bad words, curse words, whatever. And then they grow in like same light, same soil, same watering. One's going to grow, the one you talk sweet to is going to grow and flourish and have fruits and be nice. And the other one, just because you talk to it like sour, it will stun its growth or it won't grow as well. And I believe the person I was talking to saying like in like rice as it grows, if you do it with rice, the rice will start to grow a bacteria in it, and it will start, I believe, turn black, and it'll basically ruin. And I guess it's not supposed to grow this bacteria that's in it, and it's all from how you speak to it, while the other one grows and flourishes. And it's weird that your words have that much of an impact on anything as small as, plant life.
Man, that's amazing. That's crazy.
That's a living source as well, and just your words can affect the growth of something. And so think if you're doing that to a plant, what does that do to a person? What does that do to,
Right.
like, say, a child or even a grown adult? The more you talk to it in them sour ways, and you keep being, like letting the evil come out, or speaking ill will against them, it'll eventually affect them, and then it'll be like a disease, and it'll start to eventually absorb them and take control over them, and you can have an effect on them, especially depending on the person's mental state. Because when they're at the mental state, they're kind of like they're in between, like a fertile soil. It depends on what seeds you plant in it and what's going to grow as well.
Right. And that can happen with just talking to yourself, man. You can,
Yeah,
you're a
exactly. You
plant.
do it.
You're your own plant growing. So if you talk down on yourself, you just expect yourself to die like a plant would. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you'll start to wither away, and you'll be like malnourished.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And
Like
then that will
slowly
lead
die.
to, yeah, it will lead to it. It'll be a slow death in a way, and you'll feel it internally, and then that's what leads to like the mission. We're trying to stop all that.
Right.
That mission will never stop.
Never stop. And I think I shared one this morning, man. Young soldier. He was he was on base having a mental struggle. They wouldn't see him. He left base and took his life, man. It's rough. That lets
Yeah,
you know we got a
and then
long ways to go, man. Because that's just
yeah,
one.
and then
That's just one.
yeah, and all it takes is one person to break that one that thin thread that they're holding on with.
Yeah,
And
and not
that's
only
anybody.
that, think about this. Think about this. Why would anyone want to join the military just to turn out the way we are? We have to
Yeah,
get
we
this under
didn't join
control,
thinking that this was
or
going to
our
happen.
military is going to dwindle, and it's going to dwindle
Yeah,
quick. You know what I mean?
yeah, because we didn't. didn't join thinking like it wasn't even in the back of my mind or presented that this was even, you know, ending up like with certain things you struggle with, problems, things you've seen. You know,
Right.
I mean, you knew like the basics of what you might end up having to do, but you would know they don't really explain how it's going to affect you.
Right.
Things have probably gotten better now how they approach it than it was, World War II, Vietnam, Korea, all that. Things gradually keep getting better, but I think the reason why they're getting better is because people like us are speaking out about what it does to us and what it's done to
Right.
people we've seen, and then that makes them, they have a mission to. They're there for us the same way we're here. We're here for y'all. If if we're not doing our job, you let us know, and we have to get better at it. Same way we have to in the civilian world. If your doctor's not doing what they're doing and you don't like it, tell them. If they don't improve, then get a new doctor. It's the same thing, but you still have that capability to address what you see as a problem, so that they can address it themselves.
Right.
You know.
Real quick, Stuart said, our words can curse us or bless us. We have to be careful what we speak to ourselves and others. Exactly, brother. Just like we said, you definitely got to be careful.
Yes.
You just never know what someone's
Especially like
going
you
through.
said. Like how you said it can affect you. Like just when you wake up every morning in the mirror and just tell yourself, like what we say at the end, you matter, you're you're cared for, and you're loved. Speak positive to yourself in the morning, because like I tell everybody, if somebody wants to like hurt my feelings, I promise you I can hurt my feelings way
Good
better
to
than
see
you
you.
can.
Good morning.
Okeechobee.
Yeah, as those small water charters.
Welcome. Thank you for
Appreciate
the
that.
like.
Appreciate that
Yeah.
love and support. That goes for everybody, guys. If you haven't already smashed that like button, we appreciate all love and support over here on the F.O.B.
Yeah. To go back to what I was saying, like whenever I started working on myself, I'd say I started 3 years ago. That's when I started making the steps to notice I need to do this in myself. I need to get this under control. I need to stop feeling this way, and I need to find the things to stop feeling this way. And I did my research and how I felt and what I wanted to achieve out of it. Oh no, I had a brain fart. I'm having one of those moments.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the problem with TBI, guys. This happens.
Yeah, dude.
It's not even
Yeah.
Friday, man. TBI Friday's hitting early.
Right.
Oh man, it'll come back to me. I hate it when that happens. Sorry, guys.
I know. I hate it too, man. It's like it just goes in thin air.
I always
You'll
relate
get
it
it.
to like having a computer, and you're like, man, and it's weird too because my computer says it needs to restart for an update, and I'm like, bro, if I just updated it, I wouldn't be freezing right now.
Yeah.
Like I just got to install the
That's
update
what it
and move on.
was.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you got something caught
That's
you.
what it was.
Something caught you.
It's
Yeah.
like like yeah. I want to just ironically that my computer's like sitting there like, oh, restart, set a time for
Yeah.
update install, and I'm like, that's why I
Yep.
glitched out. I'm matching my computer right now.
It happens, brother. I know all about it.
Oh man, I hate it whenever I can't remember
You were just
to.
saying like it took you you been working on yourself for 3 years. Uh, trying to
Yeah.
recognize everything.
Oh yeah, working on yourself. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, it does. When I started, it takes a little while. Like I wish it would happen overnight. But going to like how starting 3 years ago, start working on myself. Learn the
Right.
tools and apply them. Oh, it was about yeah. Okay, got it. So talking to yourself in the mirror, because before then I didn't like myself. I'd look at myself in the mirror and I wanted to throw something at it. And then it was like when I noticed that, it was like, all right, that's not normal, because I know where that leads from. Everybody I know before that's not here anymore.
Right.
So it just once I started to learn to like myself again, then I wouldn't be worried about people being in my life anymore. Because the reason why people weren't in my life anymore or stepping away or separating themselves is because I was so angry with myself. I could see when I would see things other people would do, it would remind me of things I did, and I would more or less try to want to help them correct that instead of correcting myself first to be able to help them. Because you can't help somebody if you need help too, or you know,
Right.
it's one of those things. Like a teacher can't teach someone if they never went anywhere to learn anything. You know,
Right. And that goes back to,
that's what I was trying to get at. It's like, you know, sorry, I like how you just like speak positive to yourself in the mornings. That way, you don't have that
hmm
all day long and being like, I don't like this about me. I don't like this. I always do this. I always do that. If I just didn't do this, then this would be all right.
yeah, positive affirmations.
You know.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, sorry about the brain fart. I'm glad I got it back though. It happens though. It's one of those.
It
I was
does.
grinding gears. It's been a while since I drove a stick shift.
That's right. Catch another one. Catch a gear and disappear. I'm the
That's
son
right.
of a World War
Quit
II
driving that gear.
veteran.
Just go to the next one.
Yeah, I'm the son of a World War II veteran and the brother of a non-veteran, 101st. So I just became a cop. I guess you could say I copped out. LOL. Hey, thank you for
Hey,
your
it's
service
still a
either
form
way,
of
brother.
service
We
though.
need you.
Yeah, and thank you. We appreciate their service as well.
That's right. Protect and serve.
Yeah, I got I
And
got
101st, Screaming Eagles. Know
several
all
uncles
about
that
them.
were in Nam, and my great grandfather was in World War II. Another one that was in Korean War. And,
Yep. Good stuff, guys. Well, you about ready to shut this thing down?
yes, sir.
Get in here with these kiddos
Just noticed it's at
and
that
get our day
hour
going as
6.
well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of this cool weather and do some stuff outside without sweating.
Yeah, I got you. Well, do you want to take the prayer again, or
We'll swap out. You take this one.
okay? All right. Well, if you want to give them your final words, yeah, they didn't talk about it
Yep.
much.
Yeah, that's one thing too. I wish they would have talked a little bit about it because I didn't know most of my family was in the military until after I joined when I was 27. So they didn't talk about
Right.
it much at all.
Yeah, I didn't. I still don't really talk about it a whole lot. Only certain people, that understand. But um,
Right.
I mean, I think that's one of those things too. They kind of scare you in the military not to talk about it, and that's probably why they
Yeah.
it's a big plan. I could go into it, but that's another reason why we have mental
Yeah.
struggles. To be honest, guys, it's because they tell you not to talk about it, and then you deal with that.
Yeah.
It's
Those,
it's different. It's definitely different, especially when it's against moral codes.
yeah.
Everybody have a great. Hey, you too, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope you have
go ahead
a
whenever
great
you're ready, Double A. If
day.
you want to give
Have
him
a
some,
blessed
some
one.
good words and close it out, and then
Okay.
I'll do the same, and we'll end in prayer.
Cool. Well, everybody, I appreciate you stopping in. Everybody that was in the chat, everybody that comes in after the video, after the live. I hope that we said something that was helpful, that could help boost your day, or helped you get past something that was thinking about, or helped you be able to reach out to someone that you're thinking about. Just remember that you're always loved, you matter, and we're here for you. And if you need to reach out to any of us, the ones that have contact information, reach out to them. I'll work on getting me something where I can have contact information for anybody that wants to reach out. And just stay strong, stay free, and stay awesome. And we love y'all.
Awesome, that's right. And just like he said, going right along with it. Real quick, guys, if you haven't already, we appreciate every one of you being here. If you haven't already, smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support. over here on the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate every day throughout the week to be able to better equip you to continue your mission. Or Charlie Mike. Just remember, you do matter, you are enough, and you are loved. If you're struggling during the holidays or any time, don't be afraid to reach out to any of us on the panel, or anyone you may know. Or if you think you may know someone who may be struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to them, because you never know who it might help. And I want to leave y'all with a little motivation. You hear all these different success stories from all these different entrepreneurs on how they made it and how they got to where they are today. But I'm here to tell you, that's only a way, not the way, so choose your way. Stay motivated, stay hydrated, talk about it, and have a tenacious Tuesday. Oh.
Cool.
There y'all go, a little bit of confetti, and bow your heads. All right, great morning, Lord. Thank you for waking me up again this morning. Another beautiful, beautiful, blessed day, Lord. Continue to lead, guide, and protect me, Lord. Each and every one of us on the panel and in the chat, Lord, be with us. I lift everyone up to you, Lord. If they're sick, heal them accordingly, Lord. Anyone traveling, keep them safe. Anyone that's going through any types of mental struggles, Lord, or they just feel they're at rock bottom and they don't see a way out of the hole, Lord, just let them know that you are near and that we are here as well, Lord, to have an ear to listen and to be able to lift others up, to be able to continue their mission, Lord. Thank you for everything you're doing in our lives, Lord. We put all our faith and trust in you. Forgive me where I fail you, Lord, as I strive to do better. I'm not perfect, and I know that, Lord, and I put all my faith and trust in you, and I walk by faith and not by sight, Lord, and that there makes all the difference in the world. And thank you for everything, Lord. Again, thank you for everyone on this panel and in this chat. May they all have a blessed and wonderful Tuesday. I ask these things in Jesus' precious holy name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom. Let the people sing. We will not turn